Now let's talk about what is going to make your book rank higher on Amazon. So these are the ranking factors.
This video is brought to you by EpiPies Academy.
And this is the part 3 of the entire SEO process. Just to remind you, part 1 is the keyword research. Part 2 is using those keywords in your listing, in your title, in your subtitle, in your keywords field. And then what's going to happen is on day 1, your book is going to be the last search result or among the last search results for the keywords you've chosen and targeted in parts 1 and 2. And so now you need to do the things that will make your book rank higher. So for example, let's say you're on page 10, you're going to need to get to page 9, page 8, page 7, eventually on page 1, and then eventually higher and higher on page 1 until you're number 1. So what's going to do that for you? Let's discuss what exactly will make your book rank higher. And again, you'll notice it's not the abundance of strategies. It's not many things. You'll notice that it's relatively few things, but you have to execute it extremely well. First are getting verified reviews from customers. I want to show you what that means. You see, we are here on my book and I'm going to click on customer reviews and I'll just basically go top reviews and most recent. And what you'll see is this one, just a 5-star, 1-star, 1-star, whatever. But here you have this verified purchase sticker. These are the important ones. And these come from people who actually bought the book. And these verified purchases, in my own work of ranking my books and the books of my clients and even non-book products of my clients, the verified purchases really help you jump in the rankings. So that's really important. Coming back to our checklist of things to make your rank higher is SERP click-through rate and intent match. Let me show you what that is. SERP stands for search engine result page. So when people search you on Amazon, let me show you. Here I search for the word business in Amazon, and what's going to happen is I get search results. The first 2 are ads, so we're going to skip that, and here I get the organic results. And what's important is that your book, when it's listed in a lineup of books, gets a high click-through rate among other books. Let's say, for example, that this $1 billion whale really is attractive and the title really attracts me and cover really attracts me, and obviously they have this nice bestseller badge, so it's super attractive. I want to click it as a consumer, and so this book gets a high click-through rate, let's say, for example, right? So if Amazon sees that a lot of people are having a disproportionately high click-through rate on one book over others, then they're going to start ranking that book higher because it's obviously a match for this search, and it's per search. So if I search for cooking, obviously different books will be a match for that. And if I even search business strategy, different books will be a match for that search. So it's per search keyword, but you see you'll have only very few specific keywords that are the most important to you. So for those, you want to make sure that people really click on you. So the things that will make your listing have a high click-through rate are a very attractive book cover that pops out and a very attractive title, obviously the number and the overall quality score of the reviews, because you see there's very few factors that a person has to decide as a consumer, and obviously this bestseller. So a lot of these things will make you have a higher click-through rate, and that's your job, is to make a more attractive book cover, more attractive title, more reviews. We talk about all these things in this course, but just keep that in mind because all these things contribute to the search result page. And guess what? The next item in the importance of ranking is, once I click on the book, for example, I'll click on that one, the sales conversion rate. Now, Amazon doesn't tell us how well people convert, but again, an attractive title, good reviews, a well-written description, and then good editorial reviews. If you're ranking well in the categories, you see all these things give you social proof. Recently, Amazon gave the ability to upload videos. You can do that. A nice author biographies also helps. So all these things help to increase the sales conversion rate. And if we come back to our checklist, sales conversion rate and the total sale amount. So it's a total number of sales, total number of transactions, and the total number of dollars sold, because obviously Amazon takes a percentage of your total sales. So the more you sell, the more you convert, the better for them because they make more money. For them, it becomes a no-brainer to promote you. Now, another ranking factor that is unconfirmed by me, but many book authors, mention this issue, is that backlinks and traffic also help you rank higher. Backlinks is basically, maybe you have a blog, maybe your friend has a blog, maybe they write a blog post and then from that blog post they link to your listing on Amazon. That's a backlink, and that is unconfirmed by me, but people say that that also helps you rank a little bit on Amazon. And also pure traffic. So let's say you're getting a lot of traffic, maybe you're driving traffic from social media or wherever, then people say that just extra traffic does help you rank a little higher. Although I think even if it does, it's a minor result. The major issues I would look at getting verified reviews, having a very high click-through in the search results page, and having a high sales conversion rates. Those are fantastically important. And very importantly, the book quality and its reader engagement are very important. Now remember, when people download your book on the Kindle, Amazon can tell how many pages they are reading. And if they are reading less pages on average than competitive books, or going through a smaller percentage of the book than your competitors, that's a problem. And you'll ask me, well, what's the average? And the truth is that Amazon doesn't publish these numbers. And that shouldn't be your question anyway, because why would you want to beat the average? If you beat the average, you have failed. Because really what you have to do is make sure that your book readership is in the 90 to 95 percentile of all the books. And that only means one thing. You can never stop improving the quality of your book. At the end of the day, that should be your biggest focus. At the end of the day, that's going to get you to win, because there's only so much you can push a heavy rock up a hill. And a heavy rock is a poorly written book. I know there's a tendency for authors to think, my book is great, I put my heart into it. I know, I've done the same, I've thought the same. But the truth is, you can always improve your book, and that's one of the real keys to actually ranking long term. So if you're doing all the things above and you're not ranking, it can be one of two things. You think you're doing enough of the things above, but you're not, or the book quality is something there that's not engaging people. Maybe the book is good, but maybe there's some issue. Take a look at your book again, reread it, have it re-edited. Something might be there in the quality that's really making all your other marketing fall short. But at the end of the day, this is it. Don't look elsewhere. These are the ranking factor. And by the way, these are also very strongly related to getting you recommended. So the two algorithms you really want to influence, recommendation algorithm and the Amazon search algorithm, this is it. This is truly it. It's about the execution of these algorithms.